Hi there, and it's good to see you on our week-ending episode of Hoohaa Sports Today. With football players on holiday before they get back and prepare for their off-season tour, very little is going on. But there are some notable developments and some bubbling under possibilities taking place as we speak, which includes an image of Wayne Rooney caught on holiday with two of the most unlikely buddies on the beach with him. But we start with the progress of Liverpool's acquisition of Blackburn's Jordan Henderson. The 20-year-old midfielder has passed his medical, and it's been said that the deal has been completed for a fee of £20 million in what's been described as a long-term deal. But Kenny Dalglish is not done yet. It has been widely published that he started with a kitty of £50 million and still has 4 more target signings on his wish list. So now he's left with £30 million for Aston Villa's Stuart Downing for an estimated £14 million, Charlie Adam from relegated Blackpool, despite the club rejecting an initial offer of £7 million. And since the Reds lost out to United for Phil Jones's signature, they've now targeted Birmingham's centre-back Scott Dan, who's going for somewhere in the region of £10 million. And French winger Sylvain Marou from Rennes, who is available on free transfer. And that's a little over the £30 million balance Dalglish has, but I'm sure owner John Henry is bound to make up for the shortfall in funds. Manchester United, meanwhile, seem to have landed the Phil Jones deal with Ashley Young next on the list, but there is a lot going on with Arsenal's Samir Nasri's exit from Emirates to Old Trafford. United apparently have made the first move to negotiate talks with the player, who has just 1 year remaining on his contract. If the offer is right, some estimates put his price tag at £20 million, and if he decides to go, Arsenal would have no choice but to cash in. Though player movements always get us going in the off-season, this time much focus is also on managers' positions. With vacancies at Chelsea and Aston Villa yet to be filled, Fulham, as you may have already known, have listed the services of former Spurs manager Martin Jol and his partner in crime at White Hart Lane, Chris Hughton, who was sacked from his position in Newcastle as his assistant. While Aston Villa has approached Wigan for Roberto Martinez as a replacement for Gerard Houllier. The Spaniard has been offered a fresh 3-year deal worth £2 million by Wigan's owner Dave Whelan, and he hopes that Martinez will stay on for another year or two, saying that he believes Martinez has the qualities to be a top European manager in a couple of years, but will respect his decision to leave, and said that he will be sad after what Martinez has built at the club. He's expected to give Villa a decision at around lunchtime today, but rumours are predicting a no-go for Martinez, and he will stay with the Latics for at least another season. Well, that's pretty much what's going on thus far this week in the Premier League, but if you want to read on some hot gossip, here's one that you may want to follow. It's the Ryan Giggs scandal, and what do you know? The plot thickens. According to an article in The Express, the evergreen Mr. Premier League and former Mr. Clean is said to have an 8-year affair with his sister-in-law, i.e. his younger brother's wife. True or not true, just have to read it at express.co.uk. So, we need to end with something, and I've picked this article from football blog site Off the Post, which features the most unlikeliest holiday photo of the summer. Wayne Rooney, along with Aston Villa's assistant manager Gary Pallister and Liverpool's Andy Carroll on a beach in Barbados. Can't really say what the three were doing together, but they could have just bumped into each other. Or maybe Rooney is giving advice to Pallister about the hair transplant procedure, while the ponytailed Carroll doesn't look too thrilled at the prospect of being the donor. And that's a wrap. Join me again on Monday with possibly more football stories to keep us going for the week. And who knows what the Canadian Formula 1 Grand Prix is going to dish out this weekend. So till then, you have a great sporting weekend. I'm Patrick for the team saying it's bye for now.